Hey guys, so I'm going to show you pretty much over here in the corner, it's all of the anime and manga collection I collected throughout the years of my childhood. I collected all this during my elementary, middle school, and high school days. All the things here inspired me. I guess it gave me so many ideas, inspiration of a lot of stories I share here on YouTube. I'm seeing just the new anime and mangas that's been coming out, and it's completely different from all the anime and manga that I grew up with. This is like something you guys want to also maybe check out too, because these are pretty cool series. Another interesting thing I wanted to share with you is how watching anime, and even reading manga, it's so easy right now. Everything is accessible online. So back in the day, if you wanted to read manga, you had to actually go either to the library or to the bookstore and actually read it on hand to read everything, or buy it. And same thing with any anime series, either watch it on TV. So for my days it was like Toonami and Adult Swim, or you had to watch it from Saturday mornings of different channels. You had to buy it on the video stores, either from VHS or DVDs. That's what I used to do, like a dumbass. Just keep spending and spending and spending. This is just half of the things I used to own. Majority of them I had to throw away. But yeah, now you guys are gonna know that I had no life whatsoever. I spent all of my allowances on just buying all of this. So the first thing I want to show you guys is like the first anime I have ever watched, and it inspired me to just pursue and just this hobby and interest I have. Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon! This is a VHS of the Sailor Moon first movie, and I actually have all the 3 movies, so here's the second one and the third one. Out of all of the 3 movies here, I think I like the first one the best. I just want to show you guys how old this is. This is like, it's breaking down, it's yellow, and I bought this I think this is when I was in middle school. The funny thing with Sailor Moon when I was young, I had no idea what the story plot was about. All I knew was, wow, there's these kick-ass magical girls fighting bad guys. Yeah, and the only reason why I liked the show so much was because of like the transformation sequences. True story. When you watch Sailor Moon, you don't really get to see or like kind of reflect on the main character's Serena, and because you're just there. But this movie actually makes you kind of sit down and just really reflect, wow, she's like a really great person, even though she's sometimes a dumbass. And the story was pretty like, it touched my heart. On Saturday mornings was Card Captors. In Japan it's called Card Captor Sakura, but here in America, we grew up with Card Captors. God, the theme song, Card Captors. I love the show. It was just like a really fun, cute show. You see this little girl, her name is Sakura, and she has to collect all these magical cards called cloud cards. So she has to collect them before, it goes down. I just realized Card Captors is pretty much the magical girl version of Pokemon with cards. Think about it. Okay, so this anime pretty much influenced the shit out of me. I was so obsessed with samurais and sword fights, and even getting into the whole shonen series is because of this anime, and it's called Rurouni Kenshin. It's like, oh my gosh, like no words to describe how obsessed I was. Back in the day, AIM, like one of my AIM count was called Samurai X. General plot story is this guy named Kenshin. He used to be a manslayer, and you see his adventures with other people trying to let go of his old ways and trying to reconcile his past of killing all these innocent people. OVA, Trust and Betrayal. I don't think they show this in TV at all, but this OVA series, like, oh my gosh, if you haven't watched it, and if you guys are fans of Rurouni Kenshin, this is like, you have to check it out. Definitely like one of my top anime series in my list. This is like all the DVD sets I have. I also have VHSs too. I think one crappy part I realized with Rurouni Kenshin I didn't know was that, so after the Shishio arc with Kyoto arc, half of that after is pretty much fillers. It's all fillers. After the Shishu arc, there's no more Rurouni Kenshin, so I couldn't watch it on TV, and I was like, oh my god, like I was just so upset, and so I went to the video store to get more of the series to watch it and check it out, and I just realized that it's just not canon to the actual series. Another one next to Rurouni Kenshin is also Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho! What I loved about the series is just the interaction with each of the characters. It was just so, it felt so realistic in a way. There's not much dialogue happening, or there's sometimes like there's a lot of sentimental moments, but it really shows you like just what real friendships could look like in an anime series. Sword and Dragon Uncut. If you watch the Yu Yu Hakusho series or even other anime series in Toonami, they sometimes cut off certain, explicit scenes or violent scenes or graphic scenes. So this was the uncut scene. This is a part in I think the Demon Tournament with PA, and you have this black dragon spiral. This is the first volume. This whole show is a mystery series. Who are the Blade Children? And you're trying to figure out who are the Blade Children, right? And as you watch the whole series and get to the end of the anime, you still don't know who the Blade Children are. Tenjo Tenge. Yeah, so this is a lot of fan service. You see the cleavage here. But if you're able to go bypass the fan service, this series was just so freaking fun to watch. A lot of swords and the martial arts scenes, like all the action scenes, like it got me. This anime got me. And I got the box set. Yeah, so I was so into this series. I got all the DVDs here. Generally, I could say the whole anime is about starting from the bottom ground, going up to the top. If you want to feel inspired, just check out Gurren Lagann. I got super into Madoka series, so I bought all the DVD sets, the Blu-ray and DVD. The whole series pretty much deconstructed what a magical girl is. This show was just so messed up. I love this whole troll with the show, where when you first see it, it's like, oh wow, they're just cute girls and they become magical girls. To be a magical girl, it's scary as fuck. I have a lot mangas. I have mangas. This is one of the manga series I really liked and enjoyed, like a lot. And this is Flame of Recca. I really like the characters in this manga series. Like, I really like them. I think they're so cool. Nobuyuki Anzai. And he also did Mare. Beautiful People. These small short stories of different characters, and just it's pretty much how life is beautiful. Tactics. You have the Japanese folklore characters, and there's like this character and he's trying to solve mysteries. Yeah, that's all I could say. Peacemaker was just during the Shinsengumi era, where the characters fight and stuff. Death Note. Before the anime came out, I read the manga. Good read. But look at the details of that. So good. Takeshi Obata, like, he is a beautiful manga artist, man. Like, a lot of his manga drawings are just so beautiful. Like, it's just so detailed. A lot of strategy-based stories. It's very well thought out. It's so realistic and relatable. Like, DN Angel. I feel like the characters, their interactions were pretty weak, and like the reasons why certain characters would be attracted to certain characters, I wish they had more explanation with that. But besides that, the artwork was pretty, so I like it. Love Attack. This whole series is about like delinquents in love. It was really cute. It was very like simple yet effective. To be honest, I kind of have a little bit of regrets of just using all of the money I had on a lot of these stuff. It's good to sometimes like contribute to these industries, because this is like how they get their money and their payment, you guys. This manga, it's a piece of work. It's a piece of artwork here. You see all these fine details. It shows a character, it shows a story. And this is coming from me as an artist. Like, I recommend you guys to support these industries, like without like people buying their merchandises or their products. Like these industries are dying. I know people complain, oh well, like why does the anime industry suck, or why aren't they making more anime? Well, because they don't have funding and we are not supporting these artists how they should be supported. We as our fans, we have to support, you know, we have to at least give back in some way. Yeah. So yeah, bye.